All right, so for today's lesson, what we're going to be learning about is double tape diagrams. So double tape diagrams, we're going to be using those to solve problems when the ratio changes. So that's going to be two sets. All right, so for this first lesson, we got Pablo. Pablo's exercising by doing sit-ups and push-ups in order to gain muscle. Originally, Pablo was completing 5 sit-ups for every 3 push-ups. But then he injured his shoulder. So we have a before and after. Then after the injury, Pablo completed the same number of total repetitions as he did before his injury, but he completed 7 sit-ups with every 1 push-up. So during a training session after his injury, Pablo completed 8 push-ups. How many push-ups was Pablo completing before his injury? Okay, so first of all, we need to split it up because we have a before and after. So we're going to split up our board in half. On one side, we're going to be putting Pablo's before information. So I'll write before here. So for our before, we have sit-ups and push-ups. So sit-ups we know was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then afterwards, after his shoulder injury, he wasn't able to do as many push-ups, so he switched it up. So now he's doing 7 sit-ups for every 1 push-up. So sit-ups will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And push-ups, he's just doing the 1. Okay, so this would be 5 total push-ups, sit-ups before, 3 total push-ups before, which would be 8 total exercises. And on the other side, he's got 7 total sit-ups plus 1 push-up is going to get us 8 total exercises. So on both sides, the exercise number is the same. Now, we know here that after his injury, he completed 8 push-ups. So that means this value is going to be worth 8. So if this value is worth 8, that means 1 box is worth 8, which means all the other boxes will also be worth 8. So 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Now the question says, how many push-ups was Pablo completing before his injury? So we know we have to go before his injury, and we're curious about his push-ups. So we need to find out this total. So we see 8 times 3, and we know that that's going to equal to 24. So before his injury, Pablo was completing 24 push-ups. All right. Okay, now for our next problem. Okay, so there's a store, and it's ordered new bikes and scooters for our store. Now, for every 3 bikes ordered, 4 scooters were ordered. However, bikes were way more popular than scooters, so the next time the store ordered it, changed the order. The new ratio of the number of bikes ordered to the number of scooters ordered was 5 to 2. Okay, so again, we'll split our board in half, and we have the before and after. Before and after. Okay, so for this problem, we have bikes, we have bikes, which is, there were 3, 1, 2, 3, and we had scooters, 1, 2, 3, 4. Afterwards, bikes were more popular, so the ratio of bikes moved to 5 bikes for every 2 scooters. Now, if we were to add these up, we know 5 and 2 is 7. And we know that 3 and 4 is 7. So those ratios are going to be comparable. Now, if the same amount of sporting equipment was ordered in both orders and 64 scooters were ordered originally, how many bikes were ordered as part of the new order? So we want to know 64 scooters were ordered originally. So that means this right here is worth 64. So we'll take, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So 64 divided by 4, that'd be 1, bring down a 4. That's 2, bring down the 4, and that would be 8. 8 times, oh, no, 8 times, 6. 6 times 4 equals 24. So your answer would be 16. So 16 is each one of these blocks. Each one of these blocks is worth 16. So if each one is 16, it says how many bikes were ordered as part of the new order. So if each one of these boxes is worth 16, and these boxes are each worth 16, then we know that we would have 16 times 3 to find out how many bikes there are total. So here I would do, I'm going to make some space and erase my last work. Okay, give myself a little space. And then here I would do 16 times 3 to find out how many bikes were ordered. So 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus that is 4. So our answer would be 48 bikes were ordered. Now it's really important that we are mentioning 48 bikes were ordered. Okay. All right, you guys. Good luck with today's lesson. Let me know if you have any issues. See you in class.